It's the Sunday Chronicle on Stacks 92.1. It's the Sunday Chronicle. We gon' give the news and keep you up to date. From crimes to the politics, you gon' know what's up around your way. We give 2 thumbs up to everyone out here doing their thing. We gon' show man love to all the ones working hard in communities. It's the Sunday Chronicle.
Good morning and welcome to the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stacks 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community because community knows what community needs. I'd like to thank all of my listeners, and I'd like to thank all my followers and supporters, those who have been there since day one and those that are just jumping on board. Hey, we appreciate you all. Thank you for this wonderful season 4, which we are in now. I'd like to thank my co-host to my right, Span. How you doing?
I'm good. You're talking like you're an NPR host right now.
Oh, goodness. You probably don't like that much, do you?
No, I think it's hilarious. It's like,
Is it?
I think it's probably because our equipment has your voice sounding so loud in your... Like, you're moving away from the microphone and everything because it's so loud in your ears. Take one of the earbuds out.
That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
And this is Prayer Home Companion. No, look. I'm sorry.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of NPR. Yes. I'm your host, Terry Gross. And today we'll talk to somebody about genocide.
No.
It's like, what, Terry?
Everything is so calm on NPR, right?
It's like, yes, so how many children were murdered again? It's like, whoa.
Yeah, can you see I'm trying to tone it down so it doesn't blow my eardrum out. So I'm just because I'm usually a little more animated. So, but let me shift my attention to my wonderful, wonderful guest that I'm so happy that she is here with me today. I did want her physically here, but that's okay. We'll do phone, but I'm going to meet her in person next time. Her name is Raye Easterly. And she is shaking up things in the world of applications because she's helping people with her new app, and it's called THYIM. Raye, tell me a little bit about why you're here and this app, this wonderful service app that you have.
Well, thank you so much for having me, first of all. Thank you for what you're doing, bringing awareness and community and support to us, business owners, and everyone else in the community. So THYIM, THYIM, it means they help you in minutes, so it's an acronym. And it got started because I got stranded on the highway in the middle of winter on 96, and I had roadside assistance with the biggest roadside company that we all know without saying their name.
Right.
And they told me 1 hour. 1 hour turned into 5. And I was waiting 5 hours for gas because I let my brother use the vehicle the night before. He did not put gas in it. I was not paying attention. Of course, I thought he put gas in there because you use my car. You're going to put gas in it, right?
Oh,
he didn't. And it's on me for not paying attention, but I was left there for 5 hours. And I thought to myself in that moment, I just wish someone would just pull up right now and give me gas. And I said, oh, my God. It doesn't exist. Well, how many other people are experiencing this? I need to create this. So from that point, the very next year, I set out to discover how gig marketplaces work. So I went and worked for all of them. Uber, DoorDash, Instacart, Lyft, Grubhub, and even the company that left me stranded on the side of the road for 5 hours, AAA. Oh. And to talk to hundreds of thousands of people, how was I going to design my app? I wanted to make sure that it was easy for people to use. How many people were experiencing this, going through this? I met my co-founder. We brought in indoor, outdoor to the roadside because people need help inside as well and outside with everyday simple tasks.
Right.
So I tell people all the time, think of the last time you were at home and you needed help with something. Maybe you just had surgery or you were sick or you were very tired and you're like, oh, my God, I do not feel like doing these dishes. Just dishes, not cleaning your entire house, or your dog trampled mud through the house because they were digging. And you're like, oh, my God, my back is killing me. I can't bend over in this tub. Or if you're like me and you have arachnophobia, there's spiders that I can't reach to get rid of. So on our app, you can go to the indoor services, select remove a spider, and have someone at your house in 15 minutes or less to remove a spider.
Is that seriously a choice?
I'm super serious.
So I need a spider. Okay, so we're going to go to them, and then we select the spider mode, or what is
So you go to the THYIM app, and then on the main screen, you'll see indoor, outdoor, roadside, and we just added our holidays category because it's a holiday. Uh-huh. And you would go to indoor, and you would select spider removal.
Oh, wow.
Like how many spiders you want removed. Or it's not an extermination. So these are everyday people, 18 and up, that just everyday people helping everyday people.
Oh,
so
wow.
it could be your it's going to be someone close to you because they can only come if they're within 15 minutes.
Oh,
they can only see the request within 15 minutes.
So it's like Uber for spiders. Well, sort of,
correct.
But,
well,
but it's like you have this platform that have these spider removers. So whoever's the closest, they get that ding, and they answer the call to come get that spider for you.
Correct. They'll get the notification. They accept it and say, I can kill a spider. I'm one of the first helpers at our company, obviously, because I'm the CEO and I have to know how it works. And you're in the mud doing it yourself first. So right. I have had requests come in for spider removal, and I look at it and I say, nope, I just moved right past that one because I can't do it.
So go down the list, some of the services, because I know there's the gas thing, and I saw dog walking. What else do you have? This is interesting.
So with indoor services, you can have someone come help you move a box. If you get deliveries from Amazon and they're just too heavy, you can have someone come bring them in. If you want someone to come take out your trash, maybe, like I said, you're tired, you had surgery, whatever the case may be, you can have someone come do that, or just vacuum your floors. Maybe you just need extra help and you can't bend down, or you just don't want to do it.
Do you have cleaning services too, like house cleaning? And
so not house cleaning. These are just simple everyday services, like to have someone come help you organize the cabinets. Maybe you just went shopping, or you just moved in and you want someone to come help you unpack or help you pack. If your dog gets dirty, like I said, from the mud, you can have someone come in and wash your dog at your house or in your backyard, so you don't have to book an appointment. There's no appointment. There's no quotes. You get help in 15 minutes or less. As soon as you go to the app, if we have a helper within 15 minutes of you, they get notified, they accept it. You get to monitor them literally just like Uber, DoorDash, and Instacart. But it's for everyday services. So now you're stranded. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I was just wondering, now what if I want to be a helper? If I want to help someone remove a spider?
You would go to the THYIM Helper app. So there's two apps. They're two-way. Go to the THYIM Helper app on the Google Play Store, the App Store, download it. Register, do your background check. All of our helpers have to go through a background check, and we do encourage people that have felonies to apply, but there are certain charges that will not be accepted. So you cannot be on the registry at all to work for us. But we go through each individual helper that signs up with the fine-tooth comb and do our due diligence to make sure that we have some upstanding citizens in the community that are coming out to assist people.
So this is a nice little side hustle then.
It is. We're the highest paid gig place company in the market. So higher than Uber, DoorDash, Lyft, Instacart, all of them. Our helpers make the most. And we call them helpers, and we call our consumers pins. So they're not called customers or users, they're pins, people in need of service. We love our acronyms in them.
Oh, wow. So do you also pay for the background checks as well?
Yes, we do.
Wow, that's a win-win.
Yeah, so this is like legit background check. This isn't like a Google search.
No. It goes... So if you moved here from Arizona and you didn't think that we were going to find it, we are integrated with one of the top background check companies, and it goes back 30, 40 years. So, we want to help reduce the recidivism rate in America, but definitely in Michigan because we have the most prisons. We are second on the list of most prisons in the United States, which is Michigan, and a lot of convicted felons have a hard time. We want to help them not re-offend and end up back in the system. We also are completely diverse and inclusive. So our oldest helper was born in 1947.
Wow.
Our youngest helper is 18, just graduated from high school. people that have disabilities, we are inclusive to everyone. So our helpers and our pen, we want to assist everyone. So, yeah.
Wow. Okay. So I'm going to dive in a little bit more, but I have to take a short break, and we want to remind our listeners that this is the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community because community knows what community needs. We'll be back after this.
At Lansing Community College, I'm learning for my future. LCC offers 1- and 2-year pathways to careers in healthcare, IT, manufacturing, and other professional trades. More than 500,000 professional trades jobs will need to be filled in Michigan by 2026. So I know I'm learning for a great career. I belong at LCC. You belong here too. Visit lcc.edu/youbelong and enroll today.
Attention! This is a public notice from the Social Security Disability Helpline. If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be eligible for disability benefits from Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right. If you suffer from physical or mental disability, whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. We'll evaluate your situation and deal with Social Security on your behalf. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. Remember, we only get paid if you win your case. There are many reasons and conditions that may make you eligible for disability benefits. Many of them you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call now to get started with your free, no-obligation consultation.
800-380-4429. 800-380-4429. 800-380-4429. That's 800-380-4429. Paid for by Quick Aid.
Hi, I'm Yanice Jackson, publisher and editor of the Chronicle News, host of the Sunday Chronicle, and mom. Amongst my many titles, I've added writer to them. My new book chronicles everything I've learned along the way. So check out my book, Notes from the Trail, available on Amazon and everywhere books are sold. For more information, visit my website at www.yanicevet.com. And welcome back to the Sunday Chronicle. This is Yanice Jackson coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. And before we went to break, we're talking to our special guest, Raye Easterly, and she has the THYIM app. And it's like they help you in minutes. And this stems from her experience being stranded with no gas on a Michigan highway in the middle of winter. And her brother did not fill up the gas tank, and she was feeling some kind of way. And she wanted to make sure that there is something out there to help people in minutes if this situation happened to them, be it them stranded or they need a spider removed from the house or some help with getting groceries in the house. Little everyday tasks that we sometimes get overwhelmed with, or, we just take for granted. These people need these little tasks. And she studied different platforms, different apps to put it all together in one. And again, that's the THYIM app, right? Raye, is that correct?
That is correct, except for we don't do delivery and we don't do rideshare. This is everyday people helping everyday people in 15 minutes or less through the THYIM and the THYIM Helper app. So,
okay. Is there any training required? Do I have to be trained to remove some of this stuff?
No. These are everyday people. If you saw someone stranded or if you saw your neighbor needing help with you would help them, right?
Yeah, I would.
This just takes out the feeling of being indebted to someone or depending on someone or someone telling you no or someone trying to charge you a lot of money to do it, or that they really don't want to do it, but they're doing it. This takes that out. So you don't have to wait on your cousin or your husband or girlfriend or your friend or, the person that's always too busy to help. You can get help in 15 minutes or less.
So what if I'm a helper and then I see that it's somebody I don't like? No, I'm just
yeah, I tell them to kick rocks.
Do you cancel it and then it goes against your acceptance rate? I mean, what?
I'm like, dang, I'm so sorry you're struggling. No, I'm not. Bye.
Because I want a good acceptance rate.
So that's the beautiful thing about us. Again, I worked for all of them as a gig worker. I didn't like that. It would affect my ability to get different better paying requests to come in.
Right.
With us, there's no acceptance rating. You decide which services you want to do because they show up on your screen, and you know exactly where you're going, how much you're going to get paid, what you're doing, and you only see things within 15 minutes, so you don't have to have a car. You can walk, and our map will calibrate how long it takes you to walk. You only see it within 15 minutes, and you can ride a bike. So there's no acceptance rating. You decide which ones you want to do based off of what you can do.
So that was really interesting to me because my girl and I went on Facebook on like Neighborhood or one of those apps and we hired someone. Well, we didn't. She hired someone to come through and do some garden work for her. And is garden work something that y'all provide?
So not necessarily garden work, but if you wanted someone to come pull weeds, we had that done over the summer. A lot of times people ask for that, lay the mulch, or to help you plant, like, a lot of people need help planting flowers, or if they're like doing a mini garden in their backyard. We also do lawn work, but it's all a la carte. So these are, just hypothetically, your lawn company didn't come, or your in-laws are coming in and you're like, oh my God, my yard is horrible. This is like something that you would use as you need it. Like there's no subscription or renewal. You use it as you need it, like ER.
And each task has a specific price to be done. Like you said, a la carte. So like, let's say my girl wanted someone to lay mulch and then to weed and then lay mulch and then like plant something else. Those would be 3 different services she would have to purchase individually, or can she just like tick all 3, see the price, and send them out there for someone to fulfill, or someone's?
So more than likely, she would get 3 different helpers, because maybe helper number 1 can only lay mulch but doesn't know how to pull weeds. I don't know why, or maybe helper number 1 can do both. So they would see both of those requests and accept them as they're already en route. And the third one, you said, to mow the lawn. Maybe the person that is pulling the weeds and, mowing and laying the mulch can't mow a lawn. So it would potentially be 3 different helpers, maybe 2, maybe 1, but it would be 3 different requests, because this isn't something that you would use every single day. This is when you actually need it. So I don't want to say emergency, but like with our roadside, you wouldn't be using roadside every day. You're in a situation, you need your vehicle battery jump started, you would go to our app so you can get to your kid's recital or pick them up from daycare. You don't have an hour or 2 to wait for your roadside assistance company.
So this is not about scheduling these things. It's like when you need them, go into the app, ask for them. Someone picks up the job, comes through, does the job, and then you would go back into the app and do the next thing, correct?
Correct. In 15 minutes. Yeah, there's no appointment, no scheduling, no quotes. You know exactly what you're paying. You don't have to wait. We're selling you time. We're selling you time and preventing injuries. 80% of back injuries happen at home.
Yes. And so, like, let's say you have someone lift something heavy. This task would take like maybe 3 to 4 minutes tops. Mm-hmm. Someone would find it like the money involved for someone would be enough to get them to leave their home, travel 15 minutes either by car or by walking, and come lift this. Like, they'd actually have an incentive to do this for you?
Yes, I went to pick up a meal from McDonald's for $3, and I ended up having to drive to East Lansing, and I didn't know that. That's the other thing. You know exactly where you're going with us. With all the other ones, you have no idea where you're going until you get to, with DoorDash, especially in Instacart, you don't know where you're dropping these items off until after you have gotten the items, put that inside the app that you have them, and then they let you know where you're going. So you might have accepted something for $4. Now you have to drive from, let's say, the Walmart on Saginaw. Now you have to go all the way to campus for $4. So, yes, people, yeah, because you're only seeing things within 15 minutes. So you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to make $7.50 to go do X, Y, and Z. It's going to take me 7 minutes to get there. Yeah, because wherever there's a person, a home, or a vehicle is our hot spot. We're everywhere. So unlike DoorDash, where you have to go to restaurants, that's business to business. And unlike Instacart, you have to go to grocery stores. That's also business to business. Everywhere there's a person is our business. So no matter, you're probably going to end up picking up another service in that area where you just made the $7.50. So within an hour, we're seeing them make between $26 and $50 an hour because there are houses and cars and people everywhere.
Huh.
And we're 24 hours. 24
hours?
Yes.
People just be up at 3 o'clock in the morning to help people out?
Right.
Yeah, people sit stranded at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Think of all the people that work midnight shifts or that get off at 12. They run out of gas. They need their tire changed. They their batteries die when they're at the gas station. Roadside assistance is 24/7.
I'm just kind of like, what type of night owl is available for this type of service? Like, who's just like, let me stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning in case somebody needs some help, you know?
You'd be surprised. A lot of people are up late because some of them work midnight shifts as well. So hypothetically, you're going on your lunch break. You get an hour. Some people get 30 minutes. And you see a request come in that's 2 minutes away from you at the gas station down the street. I'm on my lunch break. I can make a quick $10, $15. Yeah, I'm going to go, give this person a jump start because I have a jump starter kit. They don't use their cars to jump start. They have an actual kit that's the shape of a cell phone to jump start a battery.
So, I have learned something today, Raye.
Raye, when did you start this service? I don't know if I asked you that.
We've been fully integrated into the market since July. We started beta testing in Lansing in February, and then we opened in a couple other small cities in Michigan as well as Texas and Georgia just to test. We were beta testing, working through our bugs, making sure that people, because you can place a request for someone else. So like if you live here in Michigan and you have a family member that's in, let's say, Atlanta, not right now, but just when we open in Atlanta and they give you a call and they're stranded and you're like, oh my God, I can send someone. Or you wanted to send somebody a gift to have their dog walked or your best friend just had surgery. You can place a request for them in their city or state. So we wanted to check that out to see how that worked. And then we fully launched in July, and we became available in both the Google Play Store and the App Store. And we soft launched in the biggest major city here, which is Detroit.
Nice. So you started in Lansing, and I saw on the website. So you're in the Dallas area as well, you said?
Plano, Texas, and Richmond, Texas. So a small city outside of Dallas and one small city outside of Houston. And then we're in 2 small cities outside of Atlanta and in multiple small cities here in Michigan and Detroit.
That is nice. And so you have this service, and I'm sure you're probably, you have plans to probably continue to expand, right, your service area? Yes. Okay.
We will be expanding. We'll be going into the UP, the Rabbit. We'll be expanding into other major cities. In the next 5 years, we'll be across all 48 states, and we'll be into other countries as well.
I want to take my hat off to you because this is such a unique service and so needed. It's just one of those things, those random things. It's a gem. And I'm glad that you reached out to share this with us. And again, Raye, our time is growing near. But I would love if you could share with our listeners how they can get in touch with you, how they can download the app, and how they can participate and find this wonderful service.
And get paid.
Get paid.
You can just type in THYIM in your Google Play Store or the App Store. You can go to our website, them.com, THYIM.com. Pretty simple. You can find us on all social media under THYIM.com. We're the only ones with the name. You can also give us a call at 1-833-THYM-15 and, just type us into Google, THYIM, INC, Them Inc. And we are going to be the first Black unicorn in Michigan because none exists. Okay. So your support, you downloading the app, using the app, becoming a helper helps us become a part of history, and you become a part of it as well.
Well, we appreciate you. We support small business. You guys rock. We rock because we are propping up the economy. So, again, my hat's off to you. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person. I'm going to hold you to that, Raye.
Okay. I look forward to it too.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Thank you. And thanks, Span. I want to thank Span, my co-host, and thank all of my listeners for once again tuning into the Sunday Chronicle, heard every Sunday morning on Stacks 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community because community knows what community needs. Have a great day.
Everything is expensive right now. Gas, food, you name it. You're spending more, you are making the same or less money. So, what do? You rack up credit card debt. That's what you do. It's not your fault. It's the economy. And guess what? If you rack up too much credit card debt like some of us, you can't pay your bills. Then the credit card companies, as nice as they are, start hounding you for money. Then you start your downward spiral. A smart thing for you to do is to call the Zero Debt. They can help you consolidate all your credit card bills into one affordable payment. Millions of people have done it. It works to make you debt-free. Make this free call right now. It costs you nothing to learn more.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569.
What is Recover Now? It's a movement to get clean and sober, started by you, friends and family members, or maybe even the person suffering from an alcohol or drug problem. Recover Now is a free service that helps people find treatment facilities covered by private insurance to help them start the road to recovery and succeed. If you or a loved one wants to recover now, call this number. It's a free call. Many of our treatment counselors have been exactly where you are, and they know what you're going through and how to help you get where you want to be. And that is on the road to recovery. With one free phone call, my specialist will check your insurance and help you get the best treatment for your needs. Remember, get clean, get sober. Use Recover Now as your free service. Here's the number.
800-209-5173. 800-209-5173. 800-209-5173. That's 800-209-5173.